Hello. Bit of an update really, because I haven't been on for a while. Sorry about that. I had a lot on. Some good things, some bad things, but I'll come to that later. So, first off, the Mini. Under wraps. Hopefully going to bring her out for Bingley Hall. I'm hoping to be on display indoors, but we'll see how that goes. I'm just waiting for a reply from the organisers on that. That'll be sort of its first public outing really. On the side of that, I've decided to make a bit of a change on the direction of the channel. As you know, I've got interest in other cars besides Minis, so I decided to rename the channel and concentrate on interesting, modified, customised British cars. That's where my interests really lie. It's not just Minis, it's not just British, but it's cars in general. I like to play with them. So what I'm also going to do is show you the direction I'm going with a couple of other projects that I've got on at the moment, and some upcoming videos. So the next little project is a midget, which hasn't come yet but should arrive next week. I'm going to tell you over that when it arrives. However, I have already decided on its engine. It was a bit of a weird process. Let me just move this camera out so I can show you. Right, I've got stuff everywhere. This little engine here is a 1.4 Zetec SE alloy block, which is basically brand new. Apparently it was fitted in a Ginetta race car, then crashed in its second race, so it's only got 200 miles on it, making it a nice little unit. However, I quickly decided that 80 horsepower is not enough. It's never enough, is it? Come on. I mean, my grand's car would have more power than that. So, I then bought myself a 1.6 of the same engine. That's got 71,000 miles on it, but it's alright. Then I thought, I probably should just do this properly, and got this, which is a ST170 engine. The downside is it's heavy. It's got the cast steel block, but should give out, once I've put on throttle bodies, the custom ECU, which I'll also be building for you, should give us about 250 horsepower in a midget. So that'll be, yeah, that'll be fun. I'm just currently prepping the engine for tidying up, stripping. Well, I've stripped it, all that crap over there is from this. Yeah, so that's my next thing to finish off, really. That's the gearbox that came free on it, which I need to get rid of. And this here is a 6-speed RX-8 gearbox. And who'd have thought they come with a carbon fibre prop shaft. Luckily the actual thing inside's metal, so I can just have that cut and mated onto the original midget shaft. Yeah, and that attaches to this engine via an adapter plate. I also need to get a different flywheel. This came with one of these really heavy dual mass things. It weighs a ton. Yeah, it gives you a nice ride, but it's no use for a little light sports car really. It causes lag. So I'm getting a lightened Zetec 1.8 flywheel to go on there. That'll be mated to this gearbox via that clutch, which is for a Mondeo. It needs to be the 23 spline 1-inch shaft that comes out of that gearbox. Right, this stainless tubular header, as an American would probably call it, comes off the ST engine. I'm going to use that because it is equal length, I believe, and very well tuned. Should give a nice sound. So that's that. Side projects. I sold the Spitfire. It just wasn't going to get finished. Currently running this little Clio 182 as a daily, as well as a van, which I bought for my paintball business, which should be happening soon. And the Lotus is locked. The Lotus is still waiting to be finished. It is painted. It's actually a really nice colour. It's a hard to show on here, but it's a Aston Martin ceramic grey. Very nice colour. Yeah, it's waiting. I've got a couple of boot lids if anyone needs them. It's a bit of a clean off, really. Yeah, it's a nice colour anyway. In the sun, it's got a nice heavy metal flake to it. And those rear lights for this, yes, they're from an E-Type, I think Type 2 or 3. Yeah, let's go back in the shed and I'll sign off. So, Mini. Haven't really been able to use it because I'm waiting. Well, not waiting. I need to order a new lambda sensor for it, which I've basically blocked up with soot. So yeah, don't know why it looks orange on here because it's bright red. Yeah, my shed's full of stuff as well. So I'm starting with this paintball business, which is netting over there. This is the compressor. I've really got to get this Lotus engine done as well. Soldering. Right. The next video I'm going to do for you is about ECUs. For this midget project, I'm not going to go with the same ECU which I used for the Mini, being the Micro Squirt, because in recent year, let's say, or years, a project called Speedwino, using an Arduino based board to power an ECU, basically, has come about. It's also got 4 channels for injectors, which means I can do proper proper sequential injection on these. Whereas this one doesn't need it. The Micro Squirt's only got 2 channels for injectors. And they're also about £100 for the kit. And the kit is what I'm going to be putting together and taking you through next. Bit of a ramble, I know, sorry. Also got a bit of a cold. So, yeah. Talk to you later.